guys, I'm going to read a story with you today. This one's called The World God Made, the Story of Creation. I'll try to show you the pictures as I go along. Once there was no world. There were no people, there were no animals, there were no hills and no trees, there was no sky and no sun, there was no world at all. It was very, very dark. God said, I'll make a world. And so God made the world. He made the world long, long ago. God said, let there be light. And there was light. God called the light day. He called the dark time night. God saw the light he had made, and he said, this is good. Then God said, I'll make the skies. God made the sky. He made the sky blue and put white clouds in it to hold the rain. God said, I'll make the seas and the lakes and the rivers and dry land. And God made the seas and lakes and rivers. After that, he made the dry land, and he called the land earth. He put the land in some places, and he put the seas and lakes and rivers in other places. God saw the water and the land, and he said, this is good. Then God began to make things to grow on the earth. God said, let there be grass, and there was grass. God said, let there be trees, and there were trees. The grass and the trees made the earth green and bright. So God said, let there be plants and flowers. And there were plants and flowers. He made white flowers and yellow flowers and red ones. God made plants and flowers of every shape and color. He saw that the flowers made the earth very pretty, and the plants grew good things to eat. And God said, this is good. God said, let there be lights to shine in the sky. So God made the sun and the moon. God made the stars too. God put them in the sky the sun to shine in the day, the moon and the stars to shine at night. God saw the sun and the moon and the stars, and God said, this is good. Then God said, let there be birds to fly in the sky. And God made whales and every animal that lives in the water. Then God said, let there be animals on the earth. He made animals that hop and animals that jump. And God made animals that can walk and animals that can crawl. Have many little ones, he said to the animals. Now the world was ready for people. God said, I'll make a man like myself. I'll have him rule over the earth. So God made the first man from clay. He took from the earth and breathed on him and called him Adam. God said, you shall rule over the earth and everything that walks or crawls or swims or flies. Then God planted a garden. It was a very pretty garden. God planted grass and trees and flowers in it, and he gave the garden to Adam. It was Adam's home, and he was to look after it. God took all the animals to Adam and said, give each one a name. So Adam began to name the animals. God had made a little animal that had a house on its back. Adam named it Turtle. God had made a very tall animal with a long, long neck, and Adam named it Giraffe. God had made an animal with long ears and a little round tail. Adam named it Rabbit. God had made a very big animal that looked like it had 2 tails. Adam named it elephant. And Adam named the frog and the fox, the horse and the bear. He named every animal that God had made. All the animals came in twos, but Adam was all alone. There were no other people. God said, "It's not good for a man to be alone." So God made a lady, and Adam named the lady Eve. God made Adam and Eve to live together. God blessed Adam and Eve and said, "Have children and grandchildren. Let people fill the earth." In 6 days, God had made the earth. On the 7th day, he rested from all his hard work. God saw all the things he had made, and God said, "This is very good." Thanks for reading with me.